Greetings, everybody, and welcome to another episode of SeptumSin versus the world. I'm SeptumSin, and I am here with Kyle over here. And we are reviving the Vlogcast. I don't know if any of you people who are watching, you person who's watching, people, there's two, remember the Vlogcast. So the Vlogcast was sort of we tried to do as sort of like just a podcast where we talked, we shot the shit a little bit, pardon the language. And I'm going to try and revive this. It's not going to be a constant, but I'm going to try and invite a new person on each time. We're going to pick some random films, and then we're going to talk about those films. I had Kyle pull 5. I'm pulling 5.
Oh,
6, look, technically.
We do got somebody in the chat.
Hard DVD Devil.
Hi, buddy. Hard DVD Devil 333. How you doing, buddy?
You have to come on this podcast with me as well. Yeah. One of these days. We got to get that together.
Mm-hmm.
And going to be in my be in my new film, DV7.
And me and Tim's film that just came out that you were in, and I was in. Quarantine Cannibal is now available on DVD from Janice.click on Janice.click's website.
I'll try to leave once this is done. I'll try and leave a link to it in the comments below.
Yeah, the DVD is now available. It's a cool shot and video horror film, gore horror film that we did 5 years in the making of it.
So, of course, for those of you who don't know Kyle, what rock have you been hiding under? Kyle has, first off, he runs a YouTube channel called Movie Buff One. Great channel, excellent in collecting. I love the pickup videos. He does reviews. He does behind the scenes, and nobody does behind the scenes like Kyle does.
Thank you.
One of the ones, I think it was, I don't know, it wasn't, no, you did one more recently than the Desert Fiends behind the scenes.
I did one for the Forest Hills.
Yeah.
And then I did one for Desert Fiends. Well, Desert Fiends 2 one was before that. And then I do a lot of behind the scenes. The Forest Hills was my most recent movie I did recently. I mean, I did other movies. I did Desert Fiends 2. I did other, check me out on IMDb. Check me out on IMDb. You can find all my movies.
He got a million movies. I've tried to watch all the ones he's been in, but I can't do it. It's just too many.
I'm more to come.
So, but if you are interested, if you're a director, think about it. You get Kyle over there. He's going to shoot one of these behind the scenes, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Although I'm not. I hope to do more soon. Yeah.
So.
Do more movies soon and acting more movies, do more behind the scenes, do more video. I'm trying to do more videos. I just got my DVD update put up now. A few days, about a week ago, I put another DVD update video up. I haven't done those in a while, but I should keep doing more of them. But I get so busy with things all the time.
Hey.
But I try to do what I can. Because I want to keep the channel, what's the word?
Yeah, keep the channel alive.
Active.
Yep. So, if you haven't gotten a chance to, you should check out Kyle. If you enjoy the micro budget scene like I do,
mm-hmm.
and Kyle, I guess as well. I think you like those types of films.
Definitely check out SeptumSin from my buddy SeptumSin from SeptumSin versus the world.
You're watching one of my movies.
I'm in a lot of your movies now.
All two of them.
All two of them.
Because you have a basic theme in the Anhedenia project.
Well, I was in more than
archival footage.
I was in more than 2. I was actually in a bunch of more than that. Why is this so low, this thing? There we go. I don't want to see me going like this, like.
I gotta lean over. But some fun stuff. Like I say, I mean, he's been in, and of course, my biggest film so far is Amityville Webcam, but I'm working on an entry in the DV series for those of you who know. And some people have already turned in their parts right now. And no, I'm not asking for money for those roles. I actually approach people that I actually trust and people that I feel are great actors, great people, and most of those are in the film. Some were too big, but I did manage to fill all the parts. So people are starting that filming, and principal filming starts in September.
Yeah, I started filming my scenes already.
Oh, excellent scene.
Excellent scenes. Thank you.
I showed it to the creator of DV, who has given me permission to do this film, and he loved what he's seen so far.
Thank you.
Includes your stuff. So, well, I guess we should just move into the actual discussion part of this discussion thing. I'm going to start us off because it's kind of new. We haven't done that, and that's the reason why I'm
here. You want me to start? You were doing.
There we are.
Yeah.
At some point, it keeps wanting to go back to that. Hold on, let me get that off of there. All right, we're going to remove that, and then we're going to put it up. I'm going to, and I'm going to put myself up here. Well, I was going to put myself up here. Where did I go? All right, well, we're going to put this in there. Okay, there we go.
Put ourselves up there.
There we go. Oh wait, that's
a turtle with.
There we are. That's what I was looking to do.
That's like the same background from Amityville webcam.
Yeah, exactly. The background.
Where did you get that turtle thing from? The turtle with the sandwich. Where you? Why? What made you? What popped into your mind to put that on as like the background?
I saved it in the early 2000s when they did photoshopping early on. So you got the turtle. It looks like a hamburger. So I'm gonna start us off. Like I say, 5 random films. For me, I've got so many that need to be picked up, but the biggest rule is that those films or TV series or whatnot have to be something that we know, that we've actually seen, or at least know of.
I was miscounted my film because I was going to do 7 films, and then I'm like, wait, should I do 7 or should I do 5? You said 5, so I picked 5. But some of them, one of them are actually a bunch of them, like 6 of them. And because there's like 6 parts, not 6 parts, but 6 movies of it.
Well, while we just start her off, I'm going to go ahead and start. Of course, for those of you who come and go from the chat, if you are on or watching, feel free to join the discussion. I always answer back at the chat.
Yeah. So
let's talk about this, which is an alligator twofer. Which has Alligator and Alligator 2, The Mutation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is an Anchor Bay release. This is a European release, but it's supposed to be Region 2, but actually works on Region 1 players, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
You see it's got both movies on the DVDs.
I never heard of that movie.
So the first alligator is about this alligator that was a pet alligator. People used to keep the teeny tiny pet alligators a lot when they were kids. And then they flushed it down into the sewer, and then it grew into this giant man-eating alligator that's terrorizing the sewer system. In the second film, he comes back, but then gets mutated by the toxic waste. And toxic waste mutated alligator that kills people.
Mm. It sounds like something like what do you call it? It's like a shark. It's an alligator movie. But like it reminds me of like an alligator movie mixed with Deep Blue Sea. You ever see that movie?
Oh yeah, the intelligent sharks.
Yeah, like the shark. Yeah, it's like one of the the intelligent alligator this time. That's cool. I gotta get that.
And it does have a reversible cover. You can kind of see it from back there. But I got this because Inside Movies Galore was covering it, and it was actually very hard to get at the time. Now Shout Factory has released 4Ks of both of these films, but I didn't love the films enough to get them in 4K. Yeah. I'm not paying $30 a pop for these films.
No, that's ridiculous.
So I paid $20 for 2, and that's fine. I mean, they're fun films. Obviously, the people who made the first film saw Jaws and said, I can do that. It's different. It's got an alligator.
They made it like Jaws. They made this into like a Jaws theme. Well, they took it from Jaws. It's like, you know, they're remaking everything, or they're recreating everything. Like, you know, the same with Amityville.
It's even like even in the second one, you have that feeling like they're trying to warn them about this alligator, and like, no, we got this housing project here. People can't know about this alligator that's killing people.
Yeah.
Then it busts through the wall and eats everybody. So, you know, it's a pretty big alligator. I mean, have you seen any alligator movies like this? I think there's
I haven't seen too many horror alligator movies, but no, I mean, I never got to see. I never saw any of the alligator movies. Like I want to see Lake Placid, or like that's a good one I heard.
Lake Placid is great. Late Betty White is in that one.
Late Betty White, yeah. And well, she lived a long time. She lived to 100. Did she? How long was she?
99, but
99.
close. Dick Van Dyke reached 100, and he's still alive. So, you know, I think Mel Brooks is almost there himself. So we got.
And they're supposed to go on the Spaceballs too, which is not until 2000 next year or 2 years, I think. And it's like, you know, they're like, you know, how are they going to do it with him? You know, if he's 90, how old do you say? 99?
I think he's 99, so 98 or 99. So
pray to God that sequel will come.
Wrap him in bubble tape.
Yeah.
Rick Moranis is coming back. He's getting out of retirement for this film.
Yeah.
So that's worth it right there.
He's going to do a new Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie. It's called Shrunk.
So let's switch us out. There you go, Kyle.
Yeah. There you go. Stuff like trying to get it all right.
Yeah, it's just one of those beautiful like movies that you got. Or
where?
Oh, one of the ones you picked up.
Oh, okay. I didn't pick them up. I picked them up years ago.
Oh,
but, these are like my top 5 maybe favorite. I have so many favorite horror films, but these are my top 5 favorite movies of horror. Like if I had to pick a few, I have more than this. I was going to show, like, you know, I was going to show Intruder and The Burning, but I got my favorite horror film of all time. That was this one right here.
Ooh, that's a nice set right there.
It is a nice set. The Evil Dead. I like the sequels too, but the first one's my favorite, my personal favorite. Got the set right there.
Wow.
I have so many editions of these films, of all the films. There's so many that they put out and it comes with a little cool poster inside. This is the ultimate edition DVD. This is from Anchor Bay.
Until the next one comes out.
This is an old edition. This has always been around for. This edition's been around for like a long time now.
I remember there was a Dawn.
Am I not supposed to show that? It's and there, you know, you never know, right? When you pull out a movie, it's like, you know.
Evil Dead is the quintessential classic horror film, and low budget horror film at that. If you think about it,
it's a low budget horror film, and Sam Raimi is one of my favorite directors. And Bruce Campbell, they all did my friend Mark actually wrote to Sam Raimi and got an autograph from him, and it's personalized and everything. And then I met the ladies of the Evil Dead, except for Ellen Sandweiss. I met all the ladies of the Evil Dead. I met Betsy Baker. I met what's the other one? Sarah York. I think it was Sarah York. Yeah, Betsy Baker and Sarah York are the ones I met, but I got an autograph that said everybody on it, like, you know, all the ladies of the Evil Dead, like Ellen Sandweiss and Betsy Baker and Sarah York. But Ellen Sandweiss wasn't there the day I met her. When me and my friends met her, we have a video actually at Monster Mania. Back when we went to one of the Monster Manias, we meet them, and they call out me and Doug and Mark, Mo, Larry, and Curly. So, but this is one of my favorite movies. I love this movie. When I first saw this, I rented this at the library, and it was on VHS, and I got it. I watched it with my friend with Doug, and then we watched it. I was like, I watched it downstairs on my tape player, on a VHS tape player, and it's I have it on tape as well, but it was like very low quality, but I did like the quality of it because it's so gritty and everything. But this was it was a fun movie when I first saw it. I loved it ever since then.
I still jump whenever they do that scene with the pencil where he stabs them.
Oh yeah, with the pencil. The meltdown scene at the end is really gory. It's probably one of the goriest horror films of all time. I think this is probably my favorite. This is my favorite one is because it's the goriest one of the series. I think, in my opinion, but the rest of them are gory, but not as they're more comical. The sequels, like Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, they're more comical, but this one's fun. I love this one the best. The makeup and everything. Everyone did a great job. I love Bruce Campbell. I like to meet him. I like to meet Sam Weiss. I like to meet Sam Raimi. I met Ted Raimi also. I didn't meet Sam Raimi, but I met Ted Raimi. I wanted to meet the makeup effects artist, Tom Sullivan. This is just a really fun movie. You guys seen this? You all seen this movie? It's a classic. 1981, I believe. Was it 1981? I think. And it was actually filmed in the 70s, in the 70s, and it was released in 81. Sorry, my dog's barking.
He don't like people.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely check this one out. It's really fun.
I'm looking here for my copy. I know I've got it. Oh wait, that's because it's not in there. I can't remember whether I have 4K or whether I have the Blu-ray of Evil Dead. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Actually, I do have a 4K version of Evil Dead 1 and 2. I don't know if you remember, but when Best Buy was still doing the steelbooks, they did a limited steelbook that was a 4K steelbook that had both Evil Dead 1 and 2 in it. I was like, I have to get those on steelbook. So I got those, and I also have the shout release for Army of Darkness.
I have the shout release of Army of Darkness, and I think I have another shout release of one of the sequels. I'm not sure. I have it. Do you ever see Ash vs. Evil Dead, the series? Those were good.
I've seen the first 2 seasons. I watched those as they air, and I didn't get to watch the 3rd season all the way.
Oh, the third season was good until the ending. The very end was that last episode was terrible. The episode was good, and then the ending was. I don't want to give it away, but the ending sucked. The way they ended the series was just terrible. But the rest of the season 1 and 2 were the best ones.
There was a Bruce Campbell film.
My favorite season 2.
It's like there was My Name is Bruce. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I heard of that. I never seen it though.
That's where he fights this kind of ghost samurai, and it's basically it might as well just be Evil Dead.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Well, I guess
I want to check it out. Yeah, what we say?
I guess I'll take us up next with something controversial. Something that some people you might not like this. You might hate this too. We will find out. That's Child's Play.
Oh my god!
Not the original Child's Play.
Not the original Child's Play. The original Child's Play is good. That one sucks.
Reboot.
Ass.
With Mark Hamill.
One.
And of course, Chucky is not like a demonically possessed doll, but he's this like AI controlled robot. That this is supposed to be this robot doll, and they kind of got military technology. Kind of reminds me of another movie called Small Soldiers, which
that's a great movie.
It's a kids movie, but it's a creepy kids movie.
It's creepy, not really,
but
it's a little creepy. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I mean, if you're a little kid watching it,
watching it, that's why it's PG-13. I think
it's like they had those like deformed Barbie dolls and stuff come attack people.
That was the creepiest part.
But this one here,
it's not a horror film. Small Soldiers. It's a kids movie. It's like a comedy. But yeah, what's his name? Tommy Lee Jones.
But kids back then, though, kids movies back then could be horror adjacent.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
look at Monster Squad. Good example. It's not really a horror movie, but it is a horror movie
It's a
at the
horror
same
movie.
time.
Or like the Goonies. That's not really a horror movie,
Goonies.
but the Goonies is
Has
like.
horror adjacent stuff in it.
You think so?
I mean, you think about it. You got Sloth, right? That character there. Wait, if you were like 4 or 5 watching that thing for the
And it was
first time, you see a sloth in there, and you're like,
and then when they put the had the dead body, a lot of things in that movie were creepy, but it was funny. More on the comedy side, and kids, it's for kids. But yeah, what?
What movie one's favorite film of all time?
That's one of my favorite films of all time. It's not. I didn't put that in here because it's not horror, but it's one of my favorite films of all time, along with Home Alone.
This one got a lot of flack because it just kind of redid things. They kind of did a little bit of the trash talk that Chucky did, and I never really understood why they bothered to reboot like that, because
AI. I didn't like it.
I haven't seen like the one that came after. It was like Cult of Chucky. Was Cult of Chucky the last one, or was there one?
There was the TV series.
Because there was one that came, like, there was a movie that came before Cult of Chucky that was very horror-like. Curse of Chucky. I haven't seen Cult of Chucky, and I've only seen a few episodes of the series.
That was horrible.
Which, by the way, they've already announced a full series set of the Child's Play series to be released, so that's going to be cool.
Really?
Yep. And so that's going to be worth getting.
They did release the full set, didn't they? Or no, like they're making another set?
They did them in separate season releases, but this way you get all of it.
The show.
Yeah, the show. And so this one, I didn't think it was necessary. I do agree that Chucky kind of got away from horror. I'm sorry, but by the time you got the Seed of Chucky, there was nothing horror about that series. Yeah. It was straight out comedy at that point. Horror comedy, but still. But Curse of Chucky, because if anybody remembers the original Child's Play, that thing was...
Child's Play is great.
It was actually creepy until he opened his mouth. But before that, it actually really was almost scary at parts.
It was scary, in my opinion. I saw that when I was young, and when I was like, that was like one of my first horror movies I've seen. That, what was the other one? I think Scream was one of the first horror movies I've seen. Not Scream, but like Scary. I saw Scary Movie before I saw Scream because they spoofed Scream and Scary Movie, and then so I was like, then I watched Scream. And then, but the first one I seen was probably Child's Play. One of the first I seen was The Shining and The Exorcist.
Well, if you've ever seen Dolls, I don't know. You saw that one? I
saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see that. One of my first movies I seen though.
That was one of the first evil doll movies I saw, and that thing scared the heck out of me.
When you see that, well, how old were you?
I was in the 80s at the time, so I was probably in the single digits when I saw it.
Yeah.
And my father liked to do this. My mother would try and shelter me from any type of bad language or too like violent or this. Then my father would just show me stuff that was like bad language, violence, and horror.
Yeah, I didn't care about that. He just wanted me to. He showed me all that.
I mean, I first saw The Shining at age 6.
Yeah,
which that was disturbing.
Shining at age 6, I'd be freaked out to see. I didn't see that at 6. I saw it at like maybe 10, 13.
But to talk on this real quick, I admit I don't hate on it like a lot of people, and I understand.
What?
I understand because a lot of people they see something different and they don't want their stuff to be replaced.
Well, Mark Hamill is a great actor.
Yeah. Mark Hamill did a great job with this.
And there's other actors that were good in it too, like the girl. What's her name? The actress.
Like I said, it was a creepy film. It was enjoyable. It was not as good as some of the others.
Yeah.
And I felt like they were already on a roll with Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky because they really did take it back to horror at that point. And so I just felt like this was unnecessary, but I didn't hate it. I thought it was competently done.
Right.
And I'm a collector, and I like to collect everything in a set, and this is part of that. So you can't. Yeah. So there.
character. All right, my next one is this is probably the goriest film of all time, horror film, whatever. Well, not the goriest film. Maybe it's not the goriest film, but it's the goriest horror film I've seen in my entire life. I was the Evil Dead, Dead Alive. This is like this tops the Evil Dead like 10 times with the gore.
That's
It's
Peter
not
Jackson,
the
right?
Evil Dead, but it's good. It's good though. It's one of my favorites. What?
That's Peter Jackson, right?
Yeah, this is Peter Jackson. I have the uncut Brain Dead version as well, but this is the regular release, the only release you get, and the Blu-ray. I want them to come out with another edition where it's like, they show all the effects, how they did all the gore and everything. They're supposed to come out with a 4K edition of this from Wingnut Pictures, Peter Jackson's company, but they never. I don't know what's going on with that. It's supposed to release sometime.
Was
I'm
that
gonna get
Brain
that.
Damage? Was
What?
that the other name? Was Brain Damage?
Dead.
Of course, I have that same version that you have on there, but
Yeah.
that was really valuable for a while.
Yeah, I need to get the Blu-ray of this, but the Blu-ray is very high in price. It's very out of print. I don't even know if this. I think the Blu-ray is out of print, and this is out of print. I know you're gonna this. So at one point, the Evil Dead was out of print. It's recently. Recently, the Evil Dead was out of print. It might still be in print at some point. But I think the Evil Dead is out of print now. I'm not quite sure about that one. Don't hold me on that one. Don't judge. Don't. I'm not gonna. What's the word?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, don't hold you to it.
Don't hold me to it. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But this is a fun movie. This is gory as hell. Great zombie film. I love the mowing scene, and I met actually one of the actors to this. I met the actor. I met the actor in this, the main character, Timothy. His name was Timothy Blom. Yeah, I met him. This was really fun. I really enjoyed this one. One of my favorite, probably one of the goriest horror film of all. It says right here, even the goriest fright film of all time.
It definitely is that. It's very much like it. Actually, it has a lot of Evil Dead DNA in it.
It does, yeah. It has a lot of zombie DNA, has zombies, Evil Dead, all has it kind of has the feeling of what do you call it?
Oof.
I don't know. It's just his own movie. It's really cool.
Well,
I love that movie.
Mine is not quite as gory as that.
Yeah.
This one is one that I watched on Shudder. Because my wife really likes Shudder, so I keep a subscription to that. And I had to have it. And that is the movie Deadstream.
Deadstream. I heard
now,
about it.
This one's a Steelbook edition, only because it was like $10 when it came out. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just get that because it was $10 for the Steelbook. And it was $19 for the regular edition. I was like, well, I'll just get the Steelbook then. I mean, you don't have to pull, pull my leg or anything for it.
Would you say how much was for the Steelbook?
10.
10, and then the regular was what?
20.
20?
Yeah, so
the Steelbook is better then.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I went for the Steelbook. So, if you don't know, this is about this guy. You know these vloggers, right? They like to do pranks and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like Jake Paul back in the day, and
a social media TikTok influencer. Like I played in Desert Fiends too. Like I was doing those type of things.
So this guy, of course, he did something stupid, as some of them did, and he did an apology video, and he's trying to get his viewership back. So he says, "I'm going to do a live stream from an active haunted house."
That sounds really good. I gotta check that out.
And he finds out that this haunted house actually is haunted.
It actually is haunted, yeah.
And it actually has some pretty scary parts in it. I usually don't scare easily, but this one had me unnerved a few times, which was really fun. I had a good time with this one. It was entertaining. It was kind of relevant to today's weird TikTok YouTuber age. I mean, as a YouTuber, also, I kind of identify with these people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who doesn't want to try and get more subscribers? Who wouldn't do some stupid stunt to do that?
Maybe you could.
I mean, think about it. If you had the chance, would you do a live stream in a haunted house?
I would do
You
that.
felt like you could like triple your subscriber count.
I can try. Probably, I would do that, but something might happen to me.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the point. They want something to happen to you. But
No, I'm saying, like, like you won't see the footage. It'll be a found footage movie, like a real found footage movie, where it's not like a fake movie, like Blair Witch Project or. Well, I like. Don't get me wrong. I love the found footage movies like Blair Witch Project and Last Broadcast and all that other stuff. Like what's the other one? Paranormal Activity, St. Francisville Experiment. But
you don't want to be a star of a live one.
I'll be a star of a real one. Yeah.
But this one here is found footage. I know you like found footage.
But it's not real found footage.
Oh no. But it was really well done. It was a lot of fun.
It's all scripted.
Yeah, it was well done. Very, very fun. I think you would like it. You like found footage stuff. I think you would like this one.
I gotta check that out now. I'm gonna write that after the show. I'm gonna look at that one.
Yep. Deadstream.
Deadstream. The next one I got is I got another one of my. This is probably my favorite zombie film, next to Dawn of the Dead. But I like this one a little better because it's a little more realistic. Day of the Dead. George A. Romero's Day of the Dead.
That was a depressing one.
Yeah, it was depressing. Well, some parts were depressing. Not really.
The zombies took over.
It's the apocalypse. It comes in like this. This is the Anchor Bay one. This is the only edition I have of this movie. This is good enough for me because it's uncut and everything. But
it's a nice version.
I would like to get the Shout Factory of this. I don't like to see. The thing is, I don't really buy movies like duplicates of movies unless I really like them. I
want to get that Dawn of the Dead Ultimate set that has like all the cuts of Dawn of the Dead in it, but it's super rare and expensive now.
Yeah, and it's weird because I like this better than Dawn of the Dead. Meanwhile, I have two versions of Dawn of the Dead. I've been on DVD, the ultimate, or what is it? The ultimate edition, or the what's that one edition?
Oh, so you got the really nice edition.
The old edition, that one, the Anchor Bay one, and then I got what is it called? Let me see what that's called. Hold on a second. I have it right here. Ultimate edition, yeah, I have that one. And I have 4K of it from Second Sight Films. But that is not as good as it's a good movie, but this is a little more better because it's I don't know. It's look at that. See, like Galore is more realistic, I feel like.
And they worked on it. I mean, that's what got Tom Savini his start, was working on those films, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think so. Well, George A. Romero directed both of them. He directed most of the he was the king of zombie films, and I met him, George A. Romero. He was really nice. I think
rest in peace,
George A. Romero. But yeah, he was a great guy. All his he was I didn't get to really talk to him, but I did get his autograph. It wasn't personalized, but it was just a quick thing. I met him, and there was a long line, so I had to pretty much do something to get in line. Do something because I'm autistic, and I pretty much had to do like my own autistic thing. What I'm saying, like where I'm autistic and I had to act out a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to do things to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I didn't know I was gonna get in, but I was trying to put a little stunt, to get in. Nothing dangerous, nothing illegal, just something where it's like, well, I wanted to meet George A. Romero, but he's like, You put on
Yeah.
an act. I put it on an act a little bit, but then I got in, and he felt sorry for me.
Hey, you got to meet the man
Got to meet
while
the
he was still alive. I mean, he's
man.
no longer with us. The
I
one
don't
that's
tell too many people. What?
people, but the one that everybody needs to meet now
Yeah,
is John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. Yeah, because the guy only knows how long he'll be around for.
Because I doubt that Dick Van Dyke or Mel Brooks are doing any major appearances right now.
Yeah.
And gosh, who is the other horror movie one that's getting up there in age? The guy who directed Hellraiser.
Oh, Clive Barker. Yeah.
Clive Barker is starting to get up in age too.
Yeah.
Masters.
Yeah. This is a fun movie. Really cool. George Romero, rest in peace. You're the man. I love you. The king of zombie films. It was an honor getting to meet you, even though I wasn't supposed to meet him, but I got to meet him anyways.
As far as I'm concerned, if you get in there, you get in there, and that's great.
I put on an act, like a little sad act, like crying act. I'm an actor, so I can do.
See, you did it. You did some great acting in there.
But yeah, it's a fun movie. Definitely check this out. You guys all see this, and I would get
classic.
This is the version to get, and also the Shout Factory I want to get too.
I don't even know what version of Day of the Dead I got. I think I've got a Shout Factory release of it.
Yeah.
So this one is one again, also controversial. Gosh, I've got the controversy today. But matter of fact, this one and the next one are going to be like, well, the next one just sounded like a meh film, but this one, high controversy. I know you know who Stanley Kubrick is, right?
Yes.
I mean,
funny you say that because that's one of his next films is what I'm going to say.
So, it's probably going to be a different one. You never know. We might show the same one.
Might show the same one. You never know. We could be like.
This is actually secretly my favorite Kubrick film, and for the longest time, I only had that flapper case. You know the DVD cases that I had, like the little well, not that kind of, but you know the ones like they had the little like plastic thing that you open and shut.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the slide things, like we slide. The sliding things,
and I did not like those that they did. So I finally got a Blu-ray copy of this because this is my favorite Kubrick film.
Yeah,
and that is Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. That's one
I have to see that. I've never seen it, believe it or not. I know you can say all you want about it, but I've never seen it before. Say all you want about me, but I've never seen that movie before.
That's all right, man. It's all right.
I want to see it so bad. I heard the good things about it, and it's been around since the 70s. I still haven't seen it.
This is his last film.
70s, though.
This was Kubrick's last film.
It was?
Yes. And it has Nicole Kidman and
came out?
What was it? What
year was that movie?
I thought it was 80 something or late 80s, or
I thought it was 70s for some reason. Like the 80s. Yeah, it might be 80s or 82.
Yeah, never mind, 1998.
1998.
Yeah, so it's fairly, but it's the last film he ever directed before he died. And it's kind of unfinished, but it is a beautiful film. It is a beautifully the cinematography is amazing in the film. The costume design, the color, everything was Kubrick's perfect opus. It is artsy and it can be very boring at times, but it is quite interesting. It's about these two who end up being drawn into this sex cult that kind of worships a devil and stuff like that.
Listening.
And it is, it's very intense, but it is a hard movie to watch because it's got that pretentious Kubrick stuff to it that kind of makes you want to strangle him at the same time when you're doing this. But it is off the wall. It is probably one of the craziest, most extreme films he has done. It is just, if you haven't checked it out, you should do yourself a favor. You may not like it, but you should check it out. It's very artistic.
Yeah.
But if you like to check out stuff by people, this is probably one of his more odd takes. It's got a decent amount of special features on here.
Yeah, I think I was gonna buy that film one time, and I never did for some reason. I don't know why, but I think it was too expensive at the when I wanted to buy it or something. I looked at it in Barnes and Noble. I think it was in Barnes and Noble. Maybe Criterion had it or something. I don't know.
It's one that I need to see again. It's just one that's such a long movie. It's like 2 hours long.
Is there a Criterion version of that?
Not yet. Should be, in my opinion.
There was. I know I saw it somewhere, and I was like, I can't. It was expensive. It was like $30. I mean, that's not expensive, but it was like maybe like 40, 50 something bucks.
So this is an upgrade for mine right now because I only had the DVD and then I upgraded. But a lot of these are pickups, but they're pickups that have been on my shelf for like ages. I have a shelf that's all for pickups, and it's years worth of pickups because Jake and I took like a year off. And so now I've got this year's worth of pickups sitting on the shelf that I'm still trying to go through.
I've got years worth of pickups too. Look, you see over there?
Oh wow, that's a lot of pickups.
Well, you didn't see it yet.
Oh, I see them now. They want stacked in there.
Oh,
okay. Oh, let me get up here. There we go.
Wait,
there we go. Oh wow, that's a lot of them.
There's more than that. One's buried over here in boxes and things. Still haven't watched stuff, and yeah.
Oh, that's amazing stuff there. So what you got for me?
So also, how much did you get Eyes Wide Shut for?
$10.
$10. That's good. I saw it for like 30 or 50 or something, or 60. I was like, no way, I'm gonna pay for that.
Yeah, it's just like a basic.
And it was not even the Blu-ray; it was the DVD. But next one I got is another, and I'm gonna check that movie out. Eyes Wide Shut. I'm gonna check that out. Next one I got is a Stanley Kubrick movie, which is personally one of my first favorite horror films I've seen. One of my introductions to horror films. You know this. This is a scary one. Really scary, really creepy. And the book, there's a book on it. You all know this. The Shining by Stanley Kubrick with Jack Nicholson. It's by Stephen King. The book is written by Stephen King. I know Stephen King didn't like this movie actually. This adaptation to it. He didn't like this one, but this is of course the best Shining one. I did not the TV series, the mini series was pretty good, but not as good as this one. I really like this one. The acting in this, you can't beat Jack Nicholson over Steven Weber. Steven Weber was good too, though, but not. I did like. I like Jack Nicholson as his character in this, but I did not like. I mean, I like Shelley Duvall in this too. I do like Shelley Duvall in this also, which I was in a movie with her, Forrest Hills.
Her last film.
Yeah, her last film. This was Shelley Duvall was really good in this, but I would say as a Wendy Torrance in the remake, I think Rebecca De Mornay played a better Wendy Torrance.
All the stuff behind that, right? Where
Jack Nicholson played a good Jack Torrance in this, and he was better than Steven Weber's performance. But Steven Weber's good too.
I think of them as playing two halves of the whole.
Two halves of the whole, yeah.
Because Steven Weber was good at playing Jack as he should at the early part of The Shining.
Yeah,
he's actually a good guy, and you can tell he loves his son. And Jack Nicholson is far better at the end of The Shining because he's there. But I swear,
as the film goes on, he gets more insane.
The biggest issue I have with that version of The Shining is that Jack Nicholson looks like he's already ready to kill Danny at the very beginning of the movie. He's like, "Come on, kid, go at the Donner Party." I was like, he's ready to chop him up and eat him, like right there at the beginning. It's like, he's no loving father. He's just like,
"Hey, Danny, I told you to eat your breakfast." Or what did he say? Remember, Danny, I told you. What'd you say? What'd I say to you, Danny? Danny boy?
I haven't watched that version for a little while now.
Yeah, this is a good version.
I did read the book again. I reread the book recently. I'm a King fan. I've got lots of Stephen King books.
Come to. Oh yeah,
Actually,
I thought it was one on the side and one on the other side.
you can see it down here on my shelf. Actually,
What?
my King, some of my King collection down there.
Cool. So there's 2 discs of this. You have your Stephen King collection, and I have it too. I don't need to keep showing.
So it's a fun film. It is a creepy one. I'll admit it was really creepy to watch it at
It's
6.
probably one of the creepiest movies I've seen, and yeah, this is when I saw this as a kid. I didn't see it as a kid. Well, I saw it like maybe in like when I was 10 or 12, and I saw it. My friend Doug, Doug showed it to me. I saw this, then I saw The Exorcist. No, wait, did I see The Exorcist? I think I saw The Exorcist first, then I saw this. But these were not my first horror films I've seen. But they're like the introduction to like what made me like horror. This movie made me like horror a lot. I think that's why it's one of my favorites, and I like the acting and everything. Very good movie. Definitely check that out.
I'm going to do one that most people haven't heard.
Dr. Sleep was good too.
Dr. Sleep was a fun sequel, and I finally got to read the book Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
The only problem with Dr. Sleep is he kind of rewrites the ending of The Shining. So for a Dr. Sleep, which is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it is a good film, and it's a good book as well. So this one is one not many people have heard of, but one you might like if you haven't seen it already. And this one's a Scream Factory release. I got this from Dane. He was selling off some of his collection, so it's a little bit beaten up, but I got it really cheap. I got it like for $5. And that is the movie Gravy.
Gravy? I never heard of that. Is that Shout Factory, you said?
Yeah, it's a Scream Factory release.
Scream Factory release.
Yep. So basically, I'll just read off the back here. It's Halloween night. A trio of costume misfits with a very special dietary requirement invade a Mexican cantina and force the staff to engage in late night of gluttony. The only caveat is what's on the menu and who will survive till morning. So basically, the idea is that they have them come in there, and these people want to do a feast of human flesh. So they have people come in, cut off parts of themselves, cook it up so that they can eat it.
That sounds great. It sounds like my film, Splatterhouse. The film Splatterhouse. Remember that movie?
Maybe they stole your idea.
Was this before Splatterhouse or after Splatterhouse?
This is after that.
So they didn't steal my idea, but
it's 2014.
They probably made it better than my idea, though. But I do like Splatterhouse, though. That is a good film.
This one actually is one I enjoyed. I don't usually enjoy movies like this. Like I just watched a movie by what's that guy's name? He directed the Chainsaw one and the Devil's Hacksaw.
Yeah.
Hacksaw.
You like Splatterhouse, right? That movie that I did with Doug back in the day.
What I've seen of it, you didn't show me the whole thing. You only showed me a little bit.
The whole thing. Then you see it on Splatterhouse. You saw that. I remember you did a review on it, didn't you?
I know I did one for House of Leviticus. I've seen a lot of your stuff, so
yeah. Splatterhouse probably one of the goriest things we've done. But anyways, back to Gravy.
So, if y'all know Ryan Cavaline, he did one called something syndrome.
Did you say something about the Devil's Hacksaw?
Yeah, he did that one.
Did he do this movie? He didn't do this. He didn't do Gravy.
No. But I was thinking about movies that I couldn't really care for. Like he did one called Stockholm Syndrome, which was about a bunch of people. Basically, they ambushed some people and were selling them into sex slavery. Mm-hmm. And it's really gory. It's really nasty. And, spoiler alert, the bad guys win, and I couldn't do it. I put that in my never to watch again.
Called
Stockholm Syndrome.
Stockholm Syndrome. You ever see Ebola Syndrome?
I have the movie, but I have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either. I want to get that.
But this one has a feel like that, but the ending is way better.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a lot quirkier. So
it's like a cool cover. Look, let me see that cover.
There you go.
I thought there was weed on the cover. Like, a little weed plant or something. I don't know what that was.
You can see the ones down there are the ones that they're trying to eat.
Yeah, it's like a clown hair or something. The woman's, is that a woman or a man?
That's a man. And there's a woman and there's two women on the side, and there's another man with like the wine glass.
It's hard to see because
And it says on the bottom, "You are what we eat."
You are what we eat. That's not. I should have came up with a quote for Splatterhouse, like something like. That's what my quote should have been for Splatterhouse. Did they steal my quote too?
They might have.
No, it wasn't. We didn't have a quote for Splatterhouse. We just. I don't think
there's one for you. It's what's for dinner.
That can work. But yeah, any case, that looks cool. That Gravy movie. I gotta check it out. Who directed it?
Who did direct it? It's a good question. It is directed by written James Roday.
James Roday.
Not even sure what he's done.
Filmz out.
Let's see, James Roday.
James Roday.
Or actually, I could just do this. Gravy.
James O'Day Gravy.
Yeah, let's see here. James Roday did Gravy. His full name is James Roday Rodriguez.
Is there gravy in the movie, like mashed potato gravy, or what? Why is it called Gravy? I wonder.
I think it was something just to do with like something they said like or gravy or whatever it is.
Gravy.
He did the animate. He was in the animated Night of the Living Dead, which was a horrible adaptation of that film. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's one that we would know. He directed some he directed Blood Drive, the TV series. So that's one we might have seen.
I've seen that.
So, some fun stuff. But I will let you get on. You'll be finishing us off with something good.
Okay. Well,
actually, that's perfect. We'll be right around the hour mark. So, hey, great timing.
That's perfect. So this is what I got. I don't know, but we'll try make it on the hour mark. Let's see where it goes.
Hey, we'll go with what we got.
Talk a lot. So, but I got 6 movies here. One's a 3. Is it 5? There's 3 movies in here, but it's like sequels. It's one. Okay, let me start again.
Yep.
It's one of my favorite horror films. Probably one of the scariest films I've ever seen. And there's 6 of them right now. They're making a 7th one, and that is Wes Craven's Scream, Ghostface. You all know this one. So this is the Scream movies. You got Scream 1. You got Scream. You got the Scream movies in the back. You got it comes like this. The Blu-ray Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3, and there's a documentary on here called Still Screaming, and there's 2 documentaries, Still Screaming and Scream Inside the Story. And then I'll show the other ones I got, the Scream movies. I got Scream 4, which is probably my favorite sequel. I would say my favorite Scream movie is probably the first one, then the 4th, then I got Scream number 5, or Scream, which is technically Scream 5, and which is probably my least favorite of them. Scream 6. This is probably one of my favorite newer sequel of the newer series, favorite sequels of the newer series. So it goes for me like Scream 1, Scream 1. Scream 4 is my second favorite. Then probably Scream 2 is my third favorite. Then Scream 3. Then then what's the wait? What did I say? Scream 1, Scream 4, Scream 6 is my third favorite. Scream 2 is my fourth favorite. Scream 3 is my fifth favorite, and then the last one, this one is my sixth favorite. I always get them confused when I'm saying them in order.
Oh, I like the now the original Scream came out at exactly the right time. I don't know. I don't know what it was about certain movies. If you watch a movie at the right time, where
Yeah,
you can identify with the people in it, it works well. Same thing with American Pie. I was around the same age those characters were when American Pie came out. I think it was like 1 year older than what they're supposed to be.
yeah.
And Scream, I was actually in my senior year of high school when that came out.
Mhm.
So it was perfect. It was basically right there at the same age as all the characters in the film.
Oh yeah.
And that song that was made really popular at the time, Red Right Hand, kept playing over and over again back in that time. It was crazy. In high school, we were like, Red Right Hand. We were like, yeah.
Right over. How's the song go again?
I don't remember the full thing, but I remember the sound of it, and I remember like the Red Right Hand was a part of the chorus.
Yeah. What's your favorite Scream movie?
Well, the first one.
First one and the first one. How does it go for you in order?
Well, I like the first and then the second one,
Yeah.
and then I guess the sixth one,
Mm.
and then the third, then the fourth, and then the fifth.
Really? It goes for me. One. Here we go. I can't go again. 1, 4, 6, 2, 3, then 5.
Now, how about this? Have you watched the series, the Scream TV series?
Yes, I have. I have all 3 seasons of it. I have the only one season came out to DVD, but I got 2 other seasons. I got the 2 other seasons on like some sort of like site that I don't know if it's bootleg or not, but I got them. They're official.
There was a bootleg site that was very briefly relevant because they did high quality.
It's very high quality. Yeah, these
Yeah.
Blu-rays. So
It's called Stinky Tuna.
that's where I got it from. I
Might
think
have been
Stinky Tuna.
because, of course, they're no longer there because they got caught by people and
Oh
shut down.
yeah.
Netflix didn't like them because they were because Netflix just trying to kill physical media and they're trying to save it.
Yeah.
With Netflix, it was MTV.
I really like Netflix because they're killing physical media.
So I'm kind of glad about having it because I've still not finished it. I've only watched the first like 1.5 of the seasons. But
Good. Not as good as the movies.
Yeah, it's not as good as the movies, but it has its perks.
It has its perks. It has its flaws. It has its perks.
They tried to redesign the Scream mask. They made like
well, in the first 2 seasons, it was the same. It was the Scream mask, the new Scream mask. And the third season, for some reason they went back to the original Scream, the Ghostface mask.
See, nothing beats Ghostface's mask.
Yeah, and they're in the movies.
Except maybe the one from the scary movies where he's high and he's got the tongue sticking out.
Oh yeah, those are that he's probably he's good too. I like that Ghostface as well. But the Ghostfaces are my favorite are the ones from Scream movies, and Scary Movie. But the Scream TV series did not. First 2 Ghostfaces were okay, but the Ghostface in the third one came back. It came back from the original Scream movies. I don't know. They keep redoing it all.
And you got to meet was it Lyricat, didn't you?
Who?
Was it Lyricat?
David Arquette. I didn't get to meet him, but he sent me a cameo thing. One of those cameos.
Yeah.
And
of course, you got to be on with Doofy.
Yeah, I got to be on with Doofy. Yeah, I got to do it. Not a live stream, but he was in one of my videos. I interviewed him. David Sheridan, and David Arquette was doing a video for me when I was I had kidney problems, so it kind of he did like some sort of special thing for me. You know, my friend Salem, he just set that up, and he surprised me with a cameo from David Arquette when I was sick. He said, "I hope you're feeling better, and I know Scream's one of your favorite movies. I hope you get better, stay well, and it's good."
Yeah.
It was a good cameo, and I got another one from Randall as well from Clerks. I got lots of those. You know, they're on my YouTube channel. You can check them out.
Yes, cat. I got a cat.
Okay.
As you can see, just sitting right here in front of the screen. Oh, there she goes again.
Yeah.
I can't even see because of this cat right now.
You can't see.
And she's trying to eat my microphone. All right. This is what I have to deal with, when I have a desk that I work off of.
Yeah.
But, I do like my little mic here that I use for podcasting. Because then I can actually take this one. I can then, when I'm doing the podcast later tonight with Inside Movies Galore, by the way, if you want to check out Inside Movies Galore tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern, so in 45 minutes, which is why when we're getting off in a few minutes, that'll be good. I can hit the shower. You'll not have to see my face because then I'll be naked, and that'll be a bad idea. But we're going to be discussing the art house film to follow up our Godfather trilogy month.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Sharknado 5, Global Swarming. Super artistic film.
I never seen that one. I only saw the first Sharknado.
You probably were better off.
I saw one of the. I don't know if I saw the first. I saw one of the Sharknadoes, and I turned it off. I was like, I was at a friend's house one night for like a get together party. I don't know if there was. I don't think there was drinking or anything, but she put a friend that I'm not friends with them. Not friends with anymore. And they're enemies now. But what's that called when you had a friend? Oh, a past friends. What?
Frenemy?
Frenemy, yeah. So Frenemy, I watched it at her house, and she had like a movie night, and that was the movie she picked for the movie night. It was one of the Sharknadoes. I'm like, you seriously gonna watch this shit? Excuse my language.
Well,
I'm watching it, and I was sucked.
The first one's good. The others are just over the top. So as long as you're not like,
I don't know which one I watched.
Serious, it's there.
I don't know which one I watched. I watched one of them, and I was like, "What is this? This is the worst shark film I've ever seen. It's nothing like Jaws or anything I've seen."
Well, we're covering Sharknado 5 tonight. Covering Sharknado 6 next week.
I don't care to see the other Sharknado movies, to tell you the truth.
Then we're going to cover
movie.
I think I can't remember which order it's in. I'd have to look it up. But we're covering 2 other tornado movies because we already finished all the shark ones. Okay, we're covering Clownnado.
Did you do Sharkula?
We did do Sharkula on the channel.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
But actually, Clownnado. Are you familiar with Clownnado that has Joel Wynkoop in it?
Clownnado, yeah.
And then
the Sharkula is a good movie. I wonder who's in that one.
I don't know.
I don't know who's in it. Do you know?
Some dude.
Well, it's directed by Mark Poloni, but I don't know who played Renfield in that. I think it's
you got a nomination.
Oh, it was me. It was me.
You got a nomination at the Versus Awards for it.
Yeah, I know. I like. By the way, I know this is random as fuck. I like those Euro trip videos you did.
Oh, thank you.
The videos with your wife, Kim.
I'll be editing the next one on Wednesday so that I can
put of those.
There's not that many more. We go into we do the Eiffel Tower, then we have a day where we start to get sick.
Yeah.
Then we take the train and
Is there a video of you getting sick?
You could probably tell. I didn't get sick until later. Kim got sick first. Mm-hmm. Then we took the train back to England from France because they got this thing that goes underneath the English Channel. So you go in this tunnel under the ocean, essentially.
Yeah.
And then back in London, Kim was really sick with the fever,
Mm.
and then she started to feel better. But then I got really sick with the fever, and then we were all just ready to get home when we got back home.
Oh, wow. What was you sick from?
I think it was a flu.
Well, didn't you say, you told me a story that, well, I'm not going to say the story, but that you guys got sick from the food or something?
It was a flu, I think. But we got our driver sick because we actually stayed at a fancy hotel, so they gave us like a limo driver.
Were you drinking all night? And that's what maybe they could get you sick, because not from, I don't know, what was it?
Not in Europe.
Do they have special? They have special wine or something that made you sick, or something like European wine or something?
Now I'll tell you this: when I go on that cruise at the end of the month, and we will now that'll be ones I'll probably be sick from too much drinking.
Oh, wow.
Because I've got the unlimited drink package, and so I can have as many as I want.
Yeah.
So alcohol poisoning be damned.
You alcohol beware. You're in for.
I'm hunting some alcohol.
You're in for a dare. Alcohol beware. You're in for a dare.
So that's gonna be fun. Yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and get ready to wrap up.
Yeah. We like the little discussion that we had about Euro.
Let me get to where we're both kind of in there. There we go.
Euro Trip. That was a good movie.
So actually, we watched Euro Trip, and then we watched National Lampoon's European Vacation before we went on.
Oh, really?
See, there's my Scream Factory shirt.
Oh, cool.
That's one of the more recent releases. So you got your own shirt.
I got my own shirt. You should get one. You should get a shirt of your own.
I have one, but I need to lose weight.
For you, if you want.
It makes me look too fat. I've got one of yours though.
You got one of mine. Yeah. I didn't make this shirt. This is art by Michael Toth, lettering graphic design by my friend Michael Toth and my friend graphic designer Thomas Bruce.
It's a good shirt. It's a great design.
I just ordered 2 more today because I don't have enough of these Movie Buff One shirts.
You could be like that guy in the movies. If you go into those, like, what am I going to wear? It's all Movie Buff One shirts. And you're like, ooh.
Oh, Movie Buff One? Yeah, I should do that. I wear my Movie Buff One shirt in a lot of the movies too, and your movie too.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to advertise,
Yeah, it's good advertising.
I haven't worn a person's shirt for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised I wore this one. It's just in rotation right now. I've got a couple of cruise tuber t-shirts I'll be wearing on the cruise. Yep, people who like to do cruising videos.
Oh, crew YouTubers, right? Crew.
Yeah, so they like to just go on cruises all the time.
I'm going on a cruise too, actually, in the December, so I'll be doing some vlogs there.
Oh, which cruise ship?
I don't know. I didn't get the. I don't know yet.
You're gonna be leaving out of
what?
You gonna leave out of New York?
I'm going with my family. You're leaving out of New Jersey, I think, or New York, something like that.
Like a Bayonne. That's actually out of all. This is the first time we're going to be leaving out of Florida because all of our cruises have been in New York, and what we do is we would then get on the boat in New York and go into the Maranzano Bridge. Are you familiar with the Maranzano?
The Maranzano? No.
There's one of the big bridges that goes across into New York City.
Yeah.
And you go under it, but the ship's so tall you could almost touch the bridge. That's how tall the boat is as you're going under it, which is really cool.
And Eurotrip was a good movie. I know it's random.
Oh, yeah. Well, Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know, yeah. By the way, I didn't know live still. Actually, live? What?
That's actually the best cameo by gosh, what was his name?
Oh, in Eurotrip.
In Eurotrip, it's the action star. There's also in Good Will Hunting. I can never remember names of actors these days. I gotta get my Alzheimer's checked. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Yeah, oh yeah, he made a cameo in that.
He's the one who sang the Scotty Doesn't Know song.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best cameos of an actor in a film. It was great. And he apparently had so much fun doing it. He's like, I almost did that for free.
He did that for free? I didn't know that.
So, but with that being said, I guess we had better wrap up as I've got to jump in the shower.
Yeah. You don't want to see that on live stream.
No, I don't think anybody want to watch me shower.
No. But anyways, thank you for having me on the show, Septum. Hope you guys enjoyed a little weird a weird conversation before that, a little aftermath, or a little, what do you call that? A little after party, after late, what do you call that? After talk,
late night talk. One of our
special.
For those of you who like this format, let me know if y'all like the Vlogcast in the comments below when y'all see it, and maybe I'll do some more. Maybe I can get some other names on here, some people who have gone. Maybe I can get Tim to come on.
Yeah, he could come on. Yeah,
he could be in there, and
yeah,
I'm sure he's got 5 films he would love to talk about.
Yeah,
and I work on other people like Dave, or it won't just be me and Jake this time. Me and Jake do a lot. But check out their podcast. Hopefully, y'all are going to be doing another one. I enjoy being on it when y'all are.
Yeah, I'll be doing more of those coming up soon. When I get time to do it. I've been filming some other stuff recently. Like I just filmed a scene for scenes for a movie called Clown Squatch by Paul Duck Tucker, which is coming.
Great man, also on DV7.
Also on DV7, yeah. And I filmed. That's another thing I filmed for scenes for your movie DV7. I played a character named Jerry. In one of the I get interviewed or something, like talk about the killer, and well, you'll see. I don't want to give too much away.
He gets pissed off.
I get pissed off. Yes. And Paul Duck Tucker's where I play a Bigfoot expert, and my name is Kyle, a Bigfoot expert, but my character name is Kyle. Mm-hmm. And I don't wear the Movie Buff 1 shirt, but I'm playing something else. I have a cigar in my hand and everything.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. I look forward to it. He also he's doing a film called Anhedenia.
Oh yeah, I want to see that. My buddy Chauncey Phillips is in that.
So I wanna check that one out too.
Yeah.
So, anything else that you want to shout out before we head off?
Check me out on Movie Buff. Well, sorry, I'll do that again because I just went like that. Okay. Check me out on Movie Buff 1. I'm sure the link will be in the description.
Oh yeah,
it's on my YouTube channel, Movie Buff 1, where I do movie reviews, DVD updates, and videos and vlogs and things. Check me out, and check me out on Instagram, Movie Buff X2. Check me, and yeah, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and not Twitter though. And where can they check you out, SeptumSin?
Here.
SeptumSin, yeah. And where else can they check you out? Do you have Instagram or Facebook?
I have Facebook, and if I have enough mutuals, I'll add you as a friend. My official channel Facebook. I am. You're welcome to like that. I don't update it ever, but you're welcome to. But most of my stuff is through YouTube.
Yeah.
I do. If you do want to check out though, Inside Movies Galore. With Dave's channel.
Inside Movies Galore, yeah.
If you love the talk, we got to find the right movie that Kyle wants to join us for.
Yeah, we do.
We're covering Clerks the first Monday in October.
I might join that.
So we're going to do the original Clerks, and then in November we're going to do Clerks 2, Clerks 3, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, and the Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, I would definitely want to be on that one.
Oh yeah, I've got that.
That's one of my favorite of the Kevin Smith movies. There's so many favorites though.
Oh yeah, he has got a lot of fun stuff.
But any other things you want to plug in before we sign off?
Yeah, one more thing from that film.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh.
There we go. We'll end with that.
Well, take care, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
Or morning or evening, wherever you're watching this. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Peace out.
SeptumSin versus the world. It's that place for all the boys and girls. You'll feel real safe, you'll feel real warm. It's a cozy place to ride out the storm. SeptumSin. SeptumSin and his best boy Jake see the trends that scare us every day. Physical media is going to the side. Doctor streaming will rule the